Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to talk about IRL to ERL trading strategy. So the things that is required for this strategy is FVG, OB, and we need to know what is liquidity, what is internal liquidity, and what is external liquidity. So I have made videos on all of it, so please do watch and share it with your friends. So now I am going to talk about IRL to ERL trading strategy. So the first thing that we need to know for IRL to ERL strategies is we need to find the trend. Okay, we need to know what is the trend of the market. Okay, so the thing that I am going to do now is I'll just zoom out a bit just to find out the trend. Okay, as we can all see, it is a bullish trend. Yeah, you guys are right. Just a second guys, I'll just add this as anchor text so that it's not gonna move after moving the screen. Okay, good. So the first thing that we need to know for ERL to IRL trading strategy is that we need to know what is the trend. Okay, so now we know that we have a trend, that is bullish trend. How do we know? We have a BOS. Okay, and we have also a BOS here, so we know for a fact that this is a bullish trend. Just watch my BOS and trend videos so that you will have more clarity on this concept. Okay, let us continue. So we have two BOS, we know that it's a confirmed uptrend. So in finding the IRL to ERL strategy, the first thing is trend, and we know for a fact that it is an uptrend, and we know that in any trend, that is uptrend or downtrend, we will have highs and lows, right? So now the market has made a high, so the market has to make a low, and where can it potentially make, right? So how do we know where this low is there? The low is where most of the liquidity is there. Okay, so this low can be formed only where we can find liquidity on chart. And for this example I have considered EUR/AUD 1 hour chart. Okay, we can consider any time frame guys, any time frame like 15 minute, 1 day, 4 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, anything is fine. Okay, but I would recommend you guys to do the IRL to ERL analysis on 4 hour and take trade on 1 hour. Okay, or else if you're making the analysis on 1 hour, take trades on 15 minutes. Okay, and if you're making the analysis on 15 minutes, take trades on 3 minutes. Okay, so this is the three time frame that I will personally use to trade the IRL to ERL strategy. So now we know that it is an uptrend, and for a fact we know that it has to come down a bit and it has to break the high. Okay, so now let us find where this potential low can be formed. Okay, so the thing here is we need to find the FVGs. Okay, so if you want to know what is FVG, please do watch my previous video. Okay, so we need to know what is the FVG. Okay, just I will just explain in this marking itself. So we have a previous low, we made a high, and the next low will be above the previous low. I think this everyone understands, right? And we made a high, and the next high will be higher than the previous high, and the next low will be higher than the previous low. Okay, so now in this entire range, this is our low, right? This one is our low. So in this low we have to find our FVG and OB. Okay, so if I start from the bottom, the FVG that I am able to find first is this one, FVG, the first and the bottommost FVG on 1 hour time frame. Okay, and now I'm going to mark the second FVG, that is here. Okay, and now I'm going to mark the next available FEG, that is this one. Okay, the reason I'm marking 3 FEGs is that we know for a fact that the next low will be higher than the previous low. Okay, and where will the low be formed? It will be formed on the next liquidity. And where do we find liquidity? We find liquidity on fair value gaps. Okay, but I know that there is a fair value gap here, and there will be some fair value gaps here also if we go to lower time frame. But the thing with ERL and IRL strategy is that we wait for the most probable setup, and when we take it, we will have like crazy RR, guys, like 8 RR, 10 RR, sometimes 15 RR. Okay, but let me do back testing of all these things and show you guys how beautiful this strategy is. But yeah, let me now explain the strategy to you. So now the first step is find the trend, and second step is find the previous low or high. I'm writing low or high because we have to find the low for bull market and high for bear market. And since the example here that we are seeing is a bull market, we have to find the low. Okay, so I have to find the low. Third one is mark FEG from the bottom or top. Okay, from bottom for bull and from top for bear. Okay, so see how I started to mark 3 FEGs. The reason I have marked 3 FEGs, guys, is that we know that it is going to come back, and how many times can the low be very equal to the previous low, right? I mean, this probability is very less because the next low will always be higher than the previous low. And if we see this FEG, this FEG is very close to the previous low. I know this is the highest rewarding trade, but a less probable trade. If the market comes back this much, then if it reacts, then we will have a very high risk to reward ratio. Okay, but we know for a fact that when the pullbacks come in, the counter trend will be as short as possible. So that is the reason I have marked 3 FEGs, and I am not interested in marking FEGs above this because after BOS, right, after BOS, it has to come back down below the break of structure range. See, we have a BOS here, right? In our lines that we have drawn, we have a BOS here, and the low is lower than the BOS level, right? See, I can see some, maybe this is one more FEG. Okay, like, yeah, this is too aggressive, right? See, this is too much aggressive. This FEG is too aggressive. Okay, but this FEG can still work. But the thing is that is too aggressive, and we cannot take aggressive entries because on a long run it is not very good rewarding for us. So the thing, I'm going to delete this FEG. I'm going to consider these 3 FEGs, and above that I'm not finding anything. Okay, there is one FEG here, and it is the same. And you guys should know that OB is just the first first candle. OB is just the first candle of the 3 candles that we mark in FEG. Okay, so that you guys should know. The third point is mark FEG. So while marking FEG, we know our entry range, and from FEG we know our entry range. And the fifth thing is OB. We do not need to mark OB because it is quite direct that the first candle low or the high is our OB. So the OB will be our SL. Sixth one, the target will be the next ERL. Okay, so I have jotted down all the steps that is there to trade ERL to IRL strategy. Okay, the first thing, we find the trend. second thing we find the low or the high based on the market, and then we start marking FVGs. Okay, and the fourth thing is that from FVG we know our entry range. See, what we can do is, if I have to take trades, right, and this I will take it in real, guys. Okay, so this will be my entry, and the first candle on this trio is this one, so below that candle will be my SL, and the target will be ERL. Okay, as of now this is the ERL. Let me do the replay and find out what would be the actual ERL. Okay, so this would be the trade, first trade, and let us assume that, okay, this trade, this FVG did not work and the market actually came to test this FVG. Okay, so let us take entry on this FVG, this SL below my OB, target my ERL. ERL is this one as of now. So we have our 1:8, and if this also did not work, this should work. Okay, so SL below OB, target the ERLs, and we have 1:20. I know, guys, I know this seems like a dream, right? I mean, but the thing is that the price has to come to this range. Okay, so we know that this is our low, and whatever internal structures that happens here will be only minor trend. Okay, only after this low breaks we will move our bias from bull to bear. Okay, now let me replay. Okay, trend, previous low or high, mark FEG, we know the entry from FEG, we know the OB SL from OB, and we know the target from our ERL. I am going to play, and what happens is this FEGs become obsolete when we have a next lower low or lower high. I mean higher low or higher high, since we are in bull market. Okay, so if I get something like a pullback like this and something like this, then I know for a fact that, you know, this FEGs are not valid because there will be another low, right? The second point, we know the trend is bull, but the second point should be considered, find the previous low. So if we have a pullback here and we have a BOS, then we need to consider some low here, but let us not keep assuming. So I will just start playing the content. Okay, it is coming down. Okay, I think, guys, if we break this, right, so this will be our potential low. Okay, we have what is called a, see here we have a CHOCH, here we have a BOS. This is confirmation for bearish trend. Yes, you guys are right. So this is confirmation for bearish trend, right? I'm not going to take this trade, but this is a minor trend, right? So if you can go down to 15 minutes and start trading this, you can take short trades. Okay, so let me play. Okay, we have one more BOS. Since I got two BOS, right? Since I got two BOS, let me not waste time and also show you how to trade the counter trend. Okay, so now we have high, low, high, low, high, low. Okay, we have BOS. The high before the BOS is our high that we have to consider, and we see the first, we have a FVG here, three continuous red candles, and we have a FVG. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, the price is actually at this range, so I'm going to take entry SL above OB, and since this is a minor trend, I cannot expect the trend to break the ERL. Okay, and this is my ERL right now, so I cannot expect the trend to break ERL. So what I will do is, until the next IRL I can trade safely, because I'm expecting the market to continue bullish at this point, right? So what I can do is, I can trade until that range, maybe 1:5. Okay, so I will replay. I don't know, it can be SL, it can be target. I don't care, but is it as per the rules? Yes, then I'm going to take a trade. See, boom. See how it reacted. I know there might be some news, but who cares? But yeah, guys, this eh, we have all been through this, right? I mean, I was waiting for 1:5. It came. My target came very close, and it did not actually hit, but and the market started reversing. But okay, who cares? Who cares? Okay, but the thing that we have to consider here is whether our strategy is working or not. That's all. Okay, so this is how. So we find the IRL, trade till the next ERL. Since we are trading counter trend, we will trade to the next major IRL. Okay. Okay, great. So we have like what, 5 RR. Anyways, I will consider this, guys. Sorry, because it's so close. I will consider that I got a 5 RR trade. Okay. So what we did, 5 RR counter trend. So imagine if counter trend is giving you 5 RR, what would the major trend give? Right. So yeah, I mean that should answer all of your questions, right? Like how the strategy is going to make you pass the funded accounts and get the profits that you need. Okay, so now if the price taps into this range, I'm going to enter, and okay, I'm going to explain about entry more in detail in the next video, because this current video will become very long if I keep on explaining the entry strategy. But the thing that I use is I keep pending orders based on the FVG and I take trades. So consider that I have kept a pending order for long at this range, and this range. So I have 3 pending orders with the SLs that is shown, and the target will be this one, right? Because that was the high. I mean, that is the high that we are seeing. Okay, and all these 3 will be valid if this does not break. I mean, obviously if the low breaks, then everything I would have had SLs, but let me see how it works. Okay, so I traded counter trend and made 5 RR, and now I will wait for the price to come and hit my internal range liquidities and continue towards my major trend. Okay, okay, okay. Now I'm going to tell you guys why my these 3 FVGs are not valid anymore. Okay, the thing is that this was my this or this both. Okay, this was my lower high. Okay, the same way as I told you that if this low breaks, then I'll have to shift bearish. Now the same way these highs have been broken. Okay, so again we have a change of character and we have moved our bias to bullish. Okay, we have a change of character, and I will not wait for another BOS, because after this change of character I know for a fact that EUR/AUD is aligning to my major trend. Okay, so now if this is the CHOCH, I will again start from the bottom. What is the FVG? I mean, this is my first FVG. Okay, and okay, that is my first FVG, and I have to wait for my price to come to this FVG, and I know that this FVG is very big, and if we also target the ERLs, we will have a very less RR, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Okay, so now since these things are invalid, I'm going to delete. Okay, I'll just keep the FVGs, but I'm going to delete the PNL and I will wait. Okay, we are in the trade. Okay, I told you I'm going to keep a pending order here, and I will wait for the market to go up. Okay, my SL is here below the OB, and now okay, if I have a SL in this trade, I will again consider these three FEGs, because again on my major trend, these three are the major internal liquidities. Okay, see, we gave a CHOCH. Okay, we aligned to the major trend, but these three internal liquidities, major internal liquidities, are still left out, right? So, but I will be considering that. If it is confusing, maybe please let me know in the comments. I will take one more detailed session on the same, but I think you guys are following up. So since we had a CHOCH, this is our low and we marked the FEG. So this is our minor FEG, but for a fact we know that we have three major FEGs that we had marked previously, because this is our major low. Okay, and now I'm going to replay until I get triggered into this trade with this target, or I'm going to win the same trade that I've already entered. Okay, we have a SL. Okay, the second one is also SL. So now I will just move down to my another FVG. I'm going to keep SL below my OB. Target the ERL. I have 11 RR, guys, 11 RR. Okay, since we are very close, I'm also targeting the next FVG, and I'm going to target the ERL. Okay, I mean, we can also inculcate risk management, because we can not always wait till the ERL, because that is a lot of move. Okay, I'm going to explain about all the risk management strategies and trade management strategies in the next video, in the upcoming videos. But okay, we have already made 5 RR. We have 2 SLs. We have lost minus 2 RR, trying to align to major trend. Okay, now I'm going to play until and unless we have both the SLs, or until what's going to happen, I don't know. Okay, we have another SL. Okay, I think we have this SL also, guys. Okay, it's pretty, like, you know, that is what happens in the market, right? So we have lost another 2 R. So we lost total 4 trades, and the second was one also again was trying to align to major trend. Okay, trying to align to major trend. We have 4 SLs, but one counter trend trade gave us 5 RR. Okay, we are still up by 1 RR. Okay, now what I will do is I will delete all these things, because my analysis did not work. At least to align for the major trend, it did not work. So now what we have is, we have our bottommost area that I'm marking. If this breaks, then it will be a major trend change and we will move bearish. Yeah, it broke. See, it broke. Okay, so now let us do the drill again. I know the trend is bearish because it broke the major low. I mean, I know this is CHOCH, but we know this trend has already become bearish. I mean, trend has to be bearish to break this, right? So trend has already become bearish. So now this is our high, this is our high, this is our high. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, trend, I know it is bearish. Okay, trend, I know it is bearish. I just put this here so that it's clear for all of you guys. I know the trend is bearish. I'm going to mark FEG from the top for bear. That is this one, first FEG. Okay, and we also have some consolidation. And do we have any FEGs? Yes, we have a very small FEG here. See, the probability of this FVG testing is high, okay, but the probability of taking the SL is also high, because if the market wants to come to test this FVG, then obviously we'll have SLs in this, right? So let us see. As usual, I'm going to short SL above OB, target ERL. Okay, that will be my first trade, and also okay, target FVG, SL above OB, target ERL. Okay, if this executes or this executes, I'm happy. Okay, I'm just sticking to my rules. I know by sticking to my rules I have still 1 RR. I'm up by 1 RR, so I'm going to stick to my rules. Okay, see, the thing is that I'll also tell you when this FEGs are not valid. I've already told here, but I'll explain it once again. So if we have a BOS again, so then this range will become our higher low, right? So then we have to find FEG here and wait for the trade. Okay, see, all this IRL to ERL strategy is all about marking things and waiting. Okay, but when we get it, we are going to get a huge RR. Okay, I'm going to play. Okay, the market is consolidating. So all this is valid. I'm going to play until any one of it triggers, or either I need to have viewers to do a new analysis, or either any of the true entries has to be triggered for me. Okay, yes, I think we are in the first trade. Okay, see, that is what. Okay, we are in the first trade, but the thing is that I'm not going to use any risk management. I'll just wait for the ERL to break. If that is not going to happen, then I will wait for the another trade and see how it spans out. Okay, I think we have a SL. Okay, I will stop here for a moment, and we can also see how I was waiting for a major trend. Okay, and you see this box is accumulation box. If you want to know what is accumulation, just revisit my phases of market video. So this is an accumulation box and the market gave a breakout. Okay, so in the accumulation box, if we see only the minor trend, so we have turned bullish, right? So how do we know? We have BOS, so that is how we know. Okay, in our major trend, do we have any FVGs? Yes, we do have one FVG here, right? So what did I tell? Until we align to our major trend, we can trade the counter trend. Okay, I'm going to take a long position here. Keep the SL OB candle is this one. Okay, keep the SL below OB and target either the ERL or the next major IRL. Okay, since I'm waiting for short, I'm going to target the next major IRL. Okay, see, this on a major trend we are bearish. Okay, but on a minor trend we are bullish, and we are just cashing on the profits on the minor trend also, because this 5RR was a counter trend, right? So we got it. So in the same way we have almost 6RR, and sorry guys, I did not take this trade at the mark, but I had to pause, and take the trade after it has moved. But let us consider that we had kept our limit order here and we are taking the trade. Okay, if we have good risk management techniques, right, like we can take 50% at 3RR, then move our SL to break even. There are so many things, but since I'm just explaining the strategy, this is what it is. Okay, so see how the market reacted from IRL, right? The market reacted from IRL and it gave a move. So since now we are waiting for 6RR, we have still not yet hit our profit. But if we take 3 RR or 4 RR, we would have already, you know, 8 our take profit. But yeah, so this is how the market has reacted. Do we have BOS? No, we do not have BOS here. Okay, we do not have BOS. If the market breaks down again, then we will align our market towards the major trend, that is downtrend. Okay, but anyways, I'm not going to use any risk management, guys. I'll just play however it is. Okay, okay, as I told, I will delete this IRL because it is no more valid. So now we have CHOCH towards major trend. Okay, towards major trend. So we are bearish. So this is our CHOCH and towards major trend. And if we see FEGs, the FEG from top, okay, there is one FEG and I doubt it will come here. You might ask me how. It's based on my experience, but I will still consider that FEG, and this FEG I'm going to consider. Okay, so I will take 2 trades, short trades, one, this one, another, this one. Okay, entry at FEG, SL above OB, target, ERLs. What is our ERL? Our ERL is our accumulation box. Okay, any of those two trades, guys. see, see how it worked. Sorry, stop. See how it worked. I mean, I know I marked it on this candle, but okay, this FEG was already valid after this candle, so right. Okay, we are not talking about execution and things, but we are talking about the strategy. So after we aligned to our major trend, see how I'm going to delete this one because that is no more valid. We got 4 RR, right? 4 RR, major trend aligning. Okay, and now since we have a BOS here, or maybe if you want to consider this one as a BOS, so what I'm going to do is I'll draw internal liquidity here, and you see internal liquidity is overlapping here. Okay, so I have to take both the trades, one trade, second trade. So I have to mark the ERL. Maybe as of now this is our ERL, so I'll play. I'll see how the market comes back. Okay, 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 see, we have again our BOS. Our previous FEG is invalid because we have a BOS, and for a fact we need to find what is the top or bottom. So this is our top. So what I will do is I'll mark the first FEG, it is very small. I'll mark my second FEG, that is also very small, and by experience I think this FEG gets tested and it goes down. Okay, but the thing is that it has to come to any of these FEGs and it has to go down. Okay, I'll just put, and this will be the last, guys, because the video will become too long. So this will be my first trade, this will be my second trade, and this will be my third trade. See, okay, the thing is that you might ask me, hey Legacy, you are taking so many trades, but the thing is that it's not about taking so many trades. Even though we have SLs, when we are winning big. Okay, this -2 and -2 was 4 trades, and in just 2 trades we made a 9 RR. Okay, and in 4 trades we lost 4 RR. Okay, so now I'm going to play this. I know for a fact we can have more RR, but since I have told target the next ERL, that is what we will be targeting. Okay, and if the ERL changes, okay, now Okay. Now the ERL has come down, so we have to target the ERL. So I'm just extending it. We still do not have a BOS. I think it'll come back somewhere to that range and go down. Okay. Wait, we are triggered in. How much we got? We got 4. Yeah, that's what I was telling. Like we can easily get 4 5, but since I told we have to target the ERL, right? So okay, when we got triggered in here, okay, that was still our ERL, but okay, we got 4 RR. But since I told you to target ERL, we'll just go with 2.5 RR. Okay, 2.5 RR. So major trend. But the thing is that we can hold this trade for more, okay, but since we know that the ERL is very less, we have to just take it, that's all. Okay, but imagine if you guys had holded this trade knowing that okay, we made a CHOCH, we made a BOS and all those things. If you had holded knowing that this is the major trend bearish, then how much would it be? Yeah, 10 RR. I'm not going to show you some dreamy things, but yeah, that is actually what we can get from IRL to ERL strategy. Okay, so yeah, maybe just to summarize, IRL to ERL strategy, we have 6 steps. We first need to know the trend. We need to mark either the low or the high based on the bullish or bearish market, and then we have to mark the FVGs either from the bottom or the top based on the bullish and bearish market. And for each valid FVG, we know our entry range, and our entry is FVG, and SL will be above the OB or below the OB based on bullish and bearish market, and the target will be our next ERL. Okay, ERL means we should have a BOS in the trend that we are trading, and that will be our ERL. Okay, so maybe just to summarize, we started from 3rd April 2023, and now we are in mid of June. April, May, June. Okay, April full month, May full month, and June half month. So in 2.5 months, we are up by how much we are up? We are up by 7.5. Okay, in 2 months we have 7.5. If you had risked 1% on each trade, you would have made 7.5% in 2.5 months, right? And if you had risked 2%, you would have made 14%. So how much is risk? So much is reward. So I think, guys, thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe my video. Jai Shri Ram.